No, I gotta go with what? That's like a 12. I've only done like 12 on this banner. But first, hey guys, what's shaking? It's RainyFlix here, and today we are continuing on from Boulder Town where we last left off. As always, goal of 20 likes. Please like the video to support the Stariel videos. We found Bronya again, which led to us meeting Seelie, and now we're going to be going and meeting the Wildfires, so I'm pretty excited for that. Also, based on the comments from the previous video, I have decided to level up Yangxing a little bit, as well as Ting Yun, and they're going to be joining us in the party today. I'm keeping Dr. Ratio and March with us so that March can shield Yangxing, because I know that he gets a buff if he doesn't take damage. I kind of like that he looks like Link from Legend of Zelda too. Just slightly different robes. Ting Yun feels freakishly tall, but I don't feel like she is. Like, she's a lot shorter than Dr. Ratio, but for some reason she just feels really tall. Yangxing feels insanely short though, in comparison. Though if you compare anyone to Dr. Ratio, they're pretty short in my opinion. I've also got a lot of text messages. Not gonna read them all, but let's do one from March. Rainy, I got a new sticker pack. This looks just like me. It's you! But I think this one looks more like you. Which one do we choose? We can't do the crying one. March doesn't cry. March does pout sometimes. I like this one though. This one's very proud. That means I'm cute. I also got a message from Dan. I'll pause for a second here. So Dan said he found something about dad jokes in the Express's archives. He mentioned Pom Pom and Himiko talking in their sleep. Normally, I like dad jokes, but I've read this thing 20 times and I do not understand. This was my reaction. I don't get the joke at all. Asta's been spamming me up here, holy. What does Pom Pom want? I got some motivational tips from Pom Pom, though he did end up typoing the motivational tips. He also gave me a new quest to come back to the Astral Express again. Pom Pom just keeps giving me all these quests like, come back to the Express, come back to the Express. Okay, I'll save some of the other messages for later. I can't read all of them right now. So to continue the story, we run down here. We gotta meet up with Seelie, I think, who's gonna take us to a different mine section of this underground area.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's been like a week, but sure, yeah. What is Wildfire doing in the mine?
Didn't I tell you? Long story short, the underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started to spread. It's ruined a lot of mines.
Ah, so they're struggling with Fragmentum too. Makes sense, the entire planet is.
The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the fragmentum. Actually, most of them are pretty honest folks.
Okay.
But with such a large group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst of it.
That's not good.
Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty.
It sounds like Wildfire has their hands full.
Mines are our lifelines in the underworld. We have to keep providing Geomarrow to the overworld in exchange for supplies.
Okay, so the overworld is sending down supplies. I kind of got the feeling at one point that they were sending ore up, but they weren't getting anything back.
In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought Wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up.
I understand.
Oh.
Let's go.
As for you, the Chief will decide your fate when we see him.
we're guests. What are you talking about, eh? Nervously sweats.
Good. I've been wanting to come face to face with the leader of the underworld.
You're about to come face to face with reality.
Ooh, the great minds. Let's go.
Huh? Isn't that the doctor lady?
What's Natasha doing here? Things must be worse than I thought.
Oh, Natasha's here? What's going on over here?
Nat, I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests. So it looks like you've already met.
Briefly, yeah.
I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in.
I'm not feeling too good.
Oh? You look fine to me. Sorry, I need to prioritize the wounded. There have been violent clashes between the miners and local thugs in the last few days. Many people are injured.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
You see these people? They're all miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the instigators. This area up ahead is a vagrant dwelling, but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that angry miners might try to take revenge.
How could the situation here become such a mess?
I heard that First Mining Team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
That is a lot of ore.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out.
Understandable. Like, they probably had tons of money in that ore that they could just keep chipping away at. But as soon as, like, word gets out, then everyone is gonna start going for it, and then the money will be gone, right?
But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw.
See, I told you, that's exactly what it was. Started blackmailing the miners. The vein should belong to the ones who discovered it, honestly.
As it happens, that's exactly the law we have down here. But the vagrants have their own custom. See it, share it.
Yeah, that's a load of crap.
And that's how the clash started. Now both sides are dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
Yes.
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's exactly why we're here. Yes, I'm not here to help. I'm here to see Oleg.
And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Of course not. I love helping out.
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Not interested, sorry. We came here willing to help.
Oh, that's quite nice of you.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Seele. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
New feature, Character Relics, provides the wearer with bonus stats. That sounds sort of like artifacts from Genshin. Okay, so it's in here, we got relics. Then you oh, we've got a cowboy hat. Oh yeah, this is definitely artifacts from Genshin. Well, Yangxing, you're gonna be a cowboy now. So we've got a hat slot, a glove slot, a torso slot, a boot slot, and then 2 mystery slots that I'm not sure what are. They're currently locked. And then you enhance them with other items you're not using or with experience items, I guess, yeah. I got a message from the Astral Express. Oh, it's a group chat with the Astral Express family. Found some strange items. They look like cowboy things to me. And Dan like relics. March is like relics. Himiko's like relics. Could you say it one more time? I didn't quite catch what you were talking about. So what's a relic?
What we refer to as relics are objects corroded by the fragmentum whose data is saved and then reconstructed.
Never want to make it easy, huh? It's not it can't just be clothes, right? It has to be some kind of convoluted fragmentum Celeron connection. So what's a relic? You could consult Herta. She's an expert in relic research. Gotcha.
Have any of you seen my husband? He's a good-looking guy, tall and thin.
Get yourself a woman who refers to you as a good-looking man. Yeah, so the guys on my side are miners. The guys on the opposite side here seem to be vagrants.
We never should have let those vagrants mine with us. I wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for those thugs.
Okay, so if we head up here, I need to get up over there.
The giant ore vein. The one they discovered. That must be where the clashes are centered. Come on, let's get to higher ground and take a look.
That person up ahead. Is he asleep?
Let's head up and take a look. He might need help.
Oh yeah, he's sleeping alright.
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive. Hey, wakey wakey. You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
What? Mushroom bread? I can't see it on the menu. Huh? Miss Seele!
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Egg shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team. At the time, I was exhausted. I'd hardly run a few feet when one of them caught me. If it weren't for Wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
This guy is awfully British while everyone else sounds very American.
You don't know these guys. No moral compass. They'd rob you blind in a flash. It's only thanks to Wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen under their control completely. Speaking of which, where is Wildfire? Did they head further in? Is there a fight happening?
It seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead. Hurry up and get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Okay. Thank you for, getting me on my feet. If I get back soon enough, I'll have time for a nap.
Guy only sleeps.
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine from First Mining Team. Quick, let's get up there and see if she's wounded. Elaine! Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Seele, thank goodness. I'm fine. Just a couple of sprains.
Why are these people just standing around on this bridge rather than going down the ramp to where the doctor is?
You've got good timing. Those vagrants were asking me about the robots, but I don't know anything.
Robots?
Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
Robots? There's no robots on the overground, is there? No, not that I can remember. The guy who owned the robots in the Fight Club might have robots.
New challengers enter. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines, but then we found out that those machines didn't even belong to the mining team.
Those ones there look like streetlights.
They came out of nowhere and pushed the vagrants and us back. Then they blocked off the only tunnels into the intersection. There's no way anyone in the mining team is behind this. Operating a single unit is tiring enough, but a whole group? Impossible.
And there's only one possibility. Boss Svarog.
Svarog is the one who owned the bots in the Fight Club.
Svarog? That name sounds familiar.
You remember the robots we defeated in the boxing gym?
There you go.
Oh, Boss Svarog's robots. What's his deal?
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Seele and the rest of you, be careful.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey humans unconditionally.
That's not the only thing you won't have heard of down here, Princess.
I think that robots and humans can live in harmony.
Is this elevator broken? Why isn't it responding?
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
Evacuate, not die. Yeah.
You idiots. We'll just steal off the miners. Look, I saw with my own eyes. They managed to bag some geomarrow. This is a perfect opportunity.
These guys are just glorified thieves. Hell, they call themselves vagrants and, ooh, we want to share, but now we're gonna steal from, they're just thieves. They're just thugs and lowlives.
Oh, good idea.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, let's beat them up. No, there was a part of me that thought we were gonna get to play as Seele. Okay, first round with Yanqing. What do we have here? Single target and single target. So if only single target is ice type, which means they're weak. Let's try it. Oh, that's kinda cool. Okay, Yanqing next. Yanqing's got support. I think she heals with that. So I don't need to do that yet. We can just single target.
Chill out.
We've got the doctor. He's got 60% chance on that one. Let's do that.
You have the worst luck running into me.
And then we can finish off that one. Then we'll slice you. Nice.
Seize the moment.
And then we can try the support now on her.
Evils begun.
Oh, she's a buffer, not a healer. Okay, so she gives attack increase. So we could use that on Yangqing to boost his attack, maybe. Or the doctor's probably the best bet.
Let's test your knowledge.
Bam! Didn't stand a chance.
Fleeing at the first sign of danger. That's all they're good for.
Weak.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind?
What's that?
Whoa! What the heck?
Beep, beep, beep. Searching for potential user.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Beep, beep, beep. Voice print detected. Looking up corresponding identity information. Oh my, it's an alien!
Hey, it talks! And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
It doesn't seem to be technology from here. Look, it even has an Interastral Peace Corporation logo on it.
Ooh.
Perhaps it's an antiquity left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep. Your mom's an antiquity.
Oh, snap! Got him.
Beep, beep, beep. Whatever, whatever. So you aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great. Beep, beep, beep. Self-introduction. I am Richard, the Home Use Object Finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy.
You will be my findy and we're gonna find things.
A home use object finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged. Please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days.
That's a long warranty time.
Beep, beep, beep. Alien, please take me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store to conduct repairs.
I don't really know where one of those are.
What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us?
We can't just leave Findy here. My inventory is already maxed out. Let's take it. Maybe it could be useful.
Beep, beep, beep. Yes, yes, yes. When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me.
Great.
Am I seeing things?
Shut the back
on me.
Slice.
Time for some swordplay. Strike with heart. Seize the moment.
All the best!
Let's boost the doctor.
Let's test your knowledge.
And kabam!
Fail. Get out.
Nice. Ow.
Blade in flight. Seize the moment. Chill out.
Chill out indeed.
Never stop thinking.
Yangqing's ultimate is ready.
Into me.
I'm gonna save it for a second.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Healed itself, huh?
Think.
Oh, we're really close to all the Geomarrow now. Oh, look at all of it down there. Whoa. There's at least half a fortune down there, and we should probably start stocking up. Ooh, what is this? A broken down circuit flying android machine? Broken down machine thing? That should be good. We want that to be like that. There we go. Oh, I made Pac-Man. Please guide me to the treasure. Hostile enemy target detected. Okay, now we can try out a special attack here. Let's try out Yangqing's one first, yeah?
Practice is over.
Let's do it on one that's weak to ice.
Swords descend.
Oh, that's cool.
Strike
Break that one too.
with heart. Seize
Nice.
the moment. Evil has begun.
Attack boost.
Let's test your knowledge.
Knock that one out.
0 points. Next.
Knock that one out.
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight. Chill out.
Call that defense?
And schmecked. Hostile thing should be no more. You can keep moving now.
Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening.
Where?
Let's
Over
get
there.
closer and take a look.
I'm following this robot first. Hold on. Have some good loot. Okay, the commotion was over here.
Cowards and bullies. I don't remember you guys acting this tough around Svarog's minions. Did your parents never teach you what a backbone was?
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots? And get off the high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
Of course they can. They found it.
This mine is our territory. The mining team is laboring here day in and day out. You guys don't even pretend like you're here to lend a hand. You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our sweat and tears. You don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
Where does disgrace come into it when we can't even fill our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to starve to death so there's more food for your mining team.
If you're not doing anything, you don't deserve food. How about you help them mine a little bit so that the process will go faster and then you'll have more money for food.
It's a waste of time trying to reason with you. While you've been kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now we're all in the same boat.
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
See, and now they're threatening to steal what they have with guns. These guys are like the thuggiest thugs ever. Actual scumbags.
Whoa, easy. What are you trying to pull off? I'm warning you, wildfire are in the area.
Empty threat. Wildfire are stuck dealing with Svarog's minions. How are they gonna help you now? Unless you're planning on taking a bullet. Hand over the supplies and equipment.
They're getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
Yep.
You shameless scoundrels!
Leave it to me.
No need to play the hero. I'm going with you.
Yeah, okay, fine. You can help out.
I'm going too. We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
Aha! And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
This isn't your territory. I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
Evil's begun.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
There's robots in this fight. So does that mean that the Vagrants are on Svarog's team, or did the Vagrants just have robots? Curious.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Strike with heart!
Schmack!
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
And he got straight out.
Oh, Zila, thank goodness you came. We were nearly,
Nothing but a few knuckleheads. I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots. They've been gone for a while now. If Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Seems like the core of this problem is Svarog's robots.
We need to talk about this boss.
The boss. He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity, while the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close.
Kinda sounds like a mob boss.
Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Wait, a guardian of humanity? That can command robots? I've never heard of anything like.
I love that Bronya's here, by the way, because her entire world is being shook at the moment. She thinks that the underworld is like this happy-go-lucky haven of friends and happy times that's being protected by the overworld where all the fighting is going on. But now she sees that them locking off the underground actually caused an insane large amount of chaos down here as well, because the Silvermane guards aren't protecting people down here anymore. So it's just kind of like all gone to crap down here too.
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time! It sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we still get through?
We haven't found Wildfire yet.
Yeah, you still need to talk with the chief. It's only a bunch of scrap metal. What are we afraid of?
Oh, is Zila starting to appreciate our strength?
I'll be honest, you guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog. Antonia, can you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Sure thing, but be careful. There are a lot of robots up ahead.
What do we got here? Bud of Treasure. This one gives a lot of credits, huh? You know, I kind of wish we did have Zila and Bronya, for that matter, as trial characters at the moment. I think it would add to the story element, because it feels a little bit weird fighting alongside them when we don't have them unlocked.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
I'll be the judge of that. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Oh, and if you're enjoying this video so far, please do like and subscribe.
It's completely blocked by the mine cart. What do we do? Can we blow it up?
Whoa, you can just walk over the crates. It's not that difficult.
Easy. It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Let me see.
Okay.
Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions.
Not really surprised.
We need to find spare parts we can use nearby. We're wasting time.
Beep, beep, beep! Friends, do you need to find something? Findy can help?
Findy's like, it's my time to shine. Let's do this. Okay, Findy, we need to find some parts.
How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable.
Oh, that's useful.
Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Findy can help.
Okay.
Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then. Where's the input interface? Found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm. Just like that?
Beep, beep, beep. Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match successful. Initiating search for lost item, minecart pin. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Don't think I got the manual. Oh.
Beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result accuracy and reliability are not guaranteed. Beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded. Entering sleep mode.
Oh, I found it.
Let me see. Yeah, we can make do with this part. This little machine isn't half bad.
Pretty useful, yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. What's that? Is that a hint of respect for Findy?
How convenient. So, next time Don Hum gets lost, we can just use Findy to find him, right?
That's genius, March. I didn't even think about that.
Beep, beep, beep. Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Well, it was a good idea. Let's look for the next part.
Beep, beep, beep. Initiating search for lost item. Minecart wheel set. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual. As stated in the terms of service.
I know it's not
most
reliable.
accuracy and reliability are not
Stop.
guaranteed.
Stop, you're making me go insane.
Current
Oh wait, I
search
found it.
has concluded.
Oh, it's
That's everything.
easy.
You were a big help, Findy.
It was nothing. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Current search complete. Entering sleep mode. Please recharge the Home Use Object Finder.
We're pretty lucky, huh? Without Findy, it probably would have taken half the day to find these parts.
I wouldn't say it would have taken that long, but it definitely sped up the process a little bit.
Well, not that long, but that little machine definitely made it a lot easier. All right, let's go back and fix the minecart.
See, me and Sela are on the same page.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You've got to be self-reliant down here. Watch, you might learn something.
You all fix the minecart together. Oh, it's like a bonding experience.
All right, mission accomplished.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives, but you know how to get your hands dirty.
The cart is about to depart.
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now.
Whoa! Stop! Stop! There's a big evil hunk of metal right there.
Model. It's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right.
This is exactly the same thing as was fighting alongside those vagrants. So there's no shot that the vagrants and Svarog aren't working together.
Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
Me.
A strong adversary. Help me improve.
I mean, it's fine that Sela's dealt with them before, but I haven't. And we're not fighting with Sela at the moment.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
The lights.
Blade in flight!
Let's be friends, shall we? All the best!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Squish. It has a lot of health, so I'm trying to focus it down.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Ciao.
0 points. Next.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens. Fight us one!
Everything she does boosts. Gotcha.
Strike with heart!
Fail. Get out.
Customers are always welcome. Yeah!
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Oh, we're so close to dying, too. Oh my god, that thing hurts a lot. No, not Yangxing. All his stacks are gone now.
Blade in flight!
Got him.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Nice. It's back in this little dark alleyway. Someone's been living back here. I'm just gonna borrow this.
A few more like this, and I can buy a new sword.
I like the way you think, sir. Can knock that one out.
Get out.
So when that thing has a barrier, it's not going to take any damage the next hit, right? So it doesn't pay to use the skill, we might as well just use the normal attack.
Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
Ooh la la.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
I mean, you've got yourself a lot of work up here, but probably worth a lot of money, right? Why would you not want to continue excavating it for a long time? Though if Svarog runs off with all of it, then I'm sure he'll just buy the overground and the underground. This is something I've never really paid attention to, but are my 5 skill points shared between all characters? So I guess that could be why I just never have any for much. We're getting close now. There's a lot of robots down there, though.
This vein. So this is what everyone is fighting over. Mr. Svarog, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Svarog's a robot, huh?
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days.
You're saying that all of that ore only would last 200 days?
I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Yeah, who is this Clara?
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
So Svarog's actually just trying to stop everyone from hurting each other. Now there's a plot twist I wasn't seeing coming. He actually cares a lot about the people here, apparently. Still a bit weird the vagrants were fighting with the robots against me at one point, though, but I guess I was here causing chaos, too.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire, they don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations.
Yeah, he's just a good guy. I guess. Yeah.
Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara, as evidenced by their presence here.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Seele, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
You've got the AI against us now, Seele.
What about the girl in red? That robot is gonna take her away.
March, they seem like friends.
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills. Don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Oh god. Nope.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
Nope, whatever you're doing with those punching bags, I ain't letting you do it.
Awesome move.
A strong adversary. Help me improve.
That one is it looks like it's gonna start exploding, so I think we're gonna deal with that
Practice
first.
is over.
Oh, but this one breaks more. Oh, I don't know. Okay, you focus the middle one because you have a special attack against it.
Swords descend.
Type advantage should be prioritized, yeah.
Blade in flight. 1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens. Fight as one.
And I want to smack that one. Start with the ultimate, though.
SAS Perkibi.
I want to do something about the one that's not frozen.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Got it. Now we can use 60% hit on this
Never
one that's
stop
frozen.
thinking. 0 points. Next.
And bam, it's done. Meanwhile, March can defend you.
With me out here, how can we lose?
It's taunted two of my characters, but I'm not sure what that means. Can they only attack that character now? There's only one character to attack. Doesn't really matter at this point.
Seize the moment. Yeah.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Blade in flight.
Kinda low on energy here.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
You have the worst luck running into me.
It's recovered. Okay.
With heart.
Close to ultimate. We got ultimate.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Oh, we're just shredding the shield here. Nice. Okay, smack it.
I'm asking the questions.
Doctor's
Let's
got his
test
skill.
your knowledge.
Oh boy. Ooh, that did a lot of damage.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Smack.
My turn.
Fail. Get out.
Oh, can we break it?
How many of my moves can you block? Blade
100%.
flight.
0 points. Next.
Yeah, let's go. Boss defeated.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
Hopefully not more than that one. I don't think I can take on another one at the moment.
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
But Svarog's trying to protect the underground too, so why don't you just work together? That girl in red, who was that?
Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her.
Okay.
I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far.
Oleg's here.
Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Is this guy a ventriloquist? Because his mouth was not opening when he was talking.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while.
He's still not doing it. Is he inside my mind? Does he know telepathy?
And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
I am so glad that she didn't remember that we said we were Oleg's guests, because if she did, she would have been like, what do you mean you don't know them? They're your guests, right? Pleased to meet you. We're here to make friends with Wildfire. Yeah, let's go with that.
It's been a while since I heard that anyone was pleased to meet anyone. I won't forget you in a hurry. Wildfire welcomes you. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
Telling Oleg and Sela about what happened and your mission to look for the Stellaron.
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Yeah.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of, I've never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind.
Do you mean Sampo? It probably is Sampo, but Sampo doesn't know about it either.
Really? Sampo? You might as well try the Supreme Guardian.
I wanted to see what they said.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Ooh, Piranha's fuming over here.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
That's what I thought too.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war.
Oh, wow.
If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Sounds like it, yeah. You mean the war with the Antimatter Legion, yeah?
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
He's an old robot.
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
There's no shot that he's giving us his entire memory bank.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys... it's difficult to say.
He wouldn't think that we were a threat though, surely, right? Because we're not even from here, like why would we be a threat to his world, right?
We have time. Let's get into the details tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Alright. We're getting to sleep at the cheap hotel.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
Yeah, we're gonna get attacked in the morning again.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Faded Sun. Ooh, I got a music track. Alright guys, it's time to load up on Geomarrow, or look at all of it laying around here. Just start scooping it up. Just start scooping all of it. You know, it looks a lot like Jade from Genshin.
You guys have some moves. If you need my help with anything, just shout.
Sela likes us now. We need your help.
Couldn't even give it a minute, could you? I've been on my feet all day. I don't have the energy for more headaches right now. Let me catch my breath, and I'll come find you tomorrow. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That Bronya girl, Is she really a Silvermane guard?
Yeah, that's not even the half of it. Her mom's the Guardian.
Oh, she heads up the Force? Not bad. It's just, I thought that Silvermane guards were all cold and unfeeling. They left the underworld to perish. But she doesn't give me that impression.
It does genuinely feel like Bronya cares about the people in general. What's so great about Svarog?
Svarog? Well, he's an artificially intelligent being from the old world. He was here when the underground was first constructed. That's about all I know. If you want my take, he prevented another underworld conflict. Even if the execution was rough around the edges.
Yeah, I kind of see Oleg's perspective here. He didn't actually stop the conflict from happening. Well, he did stop it from happening. But the anger between both sides is still there, and it's still very much something that will probably spur up again at some point. He didn't actually create peace between anyone. He just kind of brute forced everyone to stop what they were doing. What did you want to say to Bronya?
Well, I heard that she's a Silvermane guard. Are you worried about her?
Don't threaten her. I'll beat anyone up who tries to threaten Bronya. I am worried about her though, because her mom is like, woohoo!
I'm surprised. Still, you can rest easy. I won't make things difficult for her. We haven't seen a Silvermane guard down here for a long time now. I just want to ask her a few questions.
How you holding up, Bronya?
Wildfire, the vagrants, Svarog. The changes in here are greater than I ever imagined. What exactly did the underworld go through after the Silvermane guards left? Sorry. Did you have something you wanted to say to me?
You and Sela work well together.
We do? I hadn't realized. I've received rigorous military training. Coordinating with soldiers under any circumstances is easy for me.
You know, her tone of voice is already so much happier, and she's like, it feels like she's opening up to us a bit.
I admit Sela is talented. We do work well together.
What do you think of this boss Svarog guy?
According to Oleg, he's a robot that took part in the War of Defense over 700 years ago. He possesses a near-human intelligence and rules over all the machinery in the underground. During the war, the architects created astonishing mechanical soldiers. But the fight was so terrible that most were damaged or destroyed. The technology was lost.
So Svarog is a descendant of the machines that the architects made?
If what Oleg says is true, then Svarog is an architect creation left over from the old era.
I'm just so smart, I just pieced it all together before they say it. That's pretty cool though.
Hey, thanks for your concern. You should head back to the town. I'll do the same when Oleg and I are finished.
Alright, I think we're gonna wrap up there for today, but before we go, I've got enough for a few warps here. I figure if I have 10 warps at the end of an episode, I'm gonna do 10 warps. So let's just do 10 warps, see if I get lucky, get something cool. Let's do it. Here we go. No, I got a gold one. What? What, dude? I got something gold? That's like a 12. I've only done like 12 on this banner. A secret vow. 4-star. Five-star. I got it. No, wait, it was. Oh, I got Jabaited. I thought I got Japard, but I got a light code for Japard. Still, that's kind of good, right? Maybe. I don't really know much about the light cones, but. First 5-star light cone. What's it do? Moment of victory. Now I just need Gepard, right? This is probably his signature weapon. For preservation characters. Increases the wearer's defense by 24% and effective hit rate by 24. Increases the chance for the wearer to be attacked by enemies. When the wearer is attacked, increases their defense by an extra 24% until the end of the wearer's turn. So it's good for tank characters, like Gepard. Do I have anything that this would be good on? Okay, I guess I'll have to ask you guys, like, well, who do I put this on? Because I don't really know. Who do I want to take damage? So it increases their defense and accuracy? Is that what it is? I actually got Jabaited. I thought I got this lovely man right here. So my thoughts on today. Today we mainly got to see the Great Mine. The music in the Great Mine was kind of cool because you could tell they had mixed parts of Boulder Town's theme into it. Area itself looked pretty good too. Pretty much what I would expect a mine to look like, really. New features we unlocked today, I think there was only the Findy, right? But it does seem like a handy device. The new characters we met today were mainly Svarog and Clara, right? Though Oleg does seem like a generally pretty alright guy as well. I really liked the way Svarog looked. I kind of imagined him being kind of a bulky man anyway, but I didn't expect him to be a robot, so that was kind of a cool twist. It makes sense though when you think about it, since he's controlling all the other robots, that he would be a robot himself. I generally had a relatively positive first impression of Svarog. At first I thought he was just kind of greedy and wanted all the ore to himself, but it just turns out that he wanted people to stop fighting. I do find it a little bit weird still that Wildfire and Svarog don't seem to be seeing eye to eye, even though they generally want the same thing for the people here, and they just want them to be happy and safe. They're just going about it in their own ways, and those are the things that are clashing a bit. Kinda curious that Clara's running around with Svarog. Not really sure what the relationship there is. Maybe Svarog found Clara when she was a baby and has been taking care of her? I don't really know. Didn't really get much info about Clara, though Natasha has been appearing quite a lot. And I gotta say, I really like her. She does seem like a genuinely honest and very nice person. Also got to see more of Seele today, which was fun. Wish we could see her and Bronya battle though, like on our side. I kind of missed that there wasn't like a trial period where you could actually try those characters out, because it felt a little bit weird not having them in your party, but you're still fighting alongside them throughout the area. I get that they don't just want to give you all the characters to try out though, because they want you to buy them at the end of the day, right? But I just kind of missed that. Like, I felt like it could have been better if they were in the party. Though the warps at the moment don't even let me try to get Seele, so there's no chance of getting her. I'm also enjoying Bronya's character development at the moment. She did kind of go from the I have to follow all the rules all the time, and now she's like kind of questioning everything a little bit, and she's having like internal conflicts about it, because what she's being told to do doesn't feel like what's best for the people. And you can tell that she has the people as her main priority and wanting to keep them safe. So I feel like there's sort of like a clash building up between Bronya and potentially her mom at some point. So that Sampo has caused a lot of chaos. Because if he'd never taken Bronya down here, she would have never had this mind-blowing experience of getting to see how people down here live. And her mind would have never been opened up to the possibility that maybe how things are going right now isn't the best way of going about things. I guess I can talk a little bit about what I think of Yanqing and Ting Yun today too. So Ting Yun, I still find it hard to know when buffs actually are good, and if it's worth me using buffs rather than just attacking enemies. Because to me, when I buff a character, to me it just feels like I'm wasting skill points, because I don't instantly see the results of the extra damage. Like, she probably is good, but I can't tell myself. Yanqing, I've been positively surprised about. He has been doing pretty good damage today, and it probably does help that a lot of things are weak to ice as well down here. So even though he's not great at the end game like people have been saying, he definitely works just fine here. So if there really was any time to try him out, this is probably the best time to do it, right? I also think he's pretty cool with the swords and stuff. And yeah, I think that's about all my thoughts. Let's get this video to 20 likes. Please let me know who I should put the 5-star light cone on, because I actually have no clue. And what was your favorite part about today's episode? Leave that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in another video. Rainy out.